I'm Anna, and this is Virago. We are going to hustle hard and conquer the day to come together. And just a little reminder, you are a fucking badass. XOXO Virago.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday bed.
Hey Virago babes! How's everybody doing?
I hope everything's going well, especially with all the craziness going on right now.
Insane time in the world right now.
Like, literally, where did this come from?
It's like the apocalypse. It's insane.
Honestly, it kind of feels like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's like a ghost town.
All the stores are raided. People are being crazy. So I'm praying that everybody stays healthy. Wash your hands.
Yes, wash your hands. Stay inside. We are praying for all of you.
So, I hope that you guys got the Power of Now book that we chatted about last week, because game changer. And honestly, we really incorporated that into our morning routine.
Absolutely.
If you guys, we would love to hear what you guys got from the book.
Yeah, so we have a little, if you go on our website, if you go to our Instagram and then click the little tab, you can go and actually connect with us and tell us like what you got from it, how it's helping you and everything. Because seriously guys, like this book, I used to never read, but this book has literally changed a lot for us. We would love to see how it's impacted you and helped you throughout your daily routine.
Yeah, and it's just a fun way to contact us, and we
Yeah.
really like to see what exactly, because there's so many different aspects, there's so many different things that people can get from this book, and there's so many different perspectives that it's really interesting to see like how other people take in this information.
And it's really good. Like, this is a good book to use during your me time, in the morning, whenever you do your personal development. This will seriously help tremendously, especially if you start in the morning. I think having your me time in the morning is really good. It's really efficient just because you get to implement that throughout your whole day. You poured into your cup first, and so now you can pour into like what you're passionate about, what you're doing, into others, and so you're full, so now you can pour into other people.
Exactly. And you know, it's giving you an amazing boost to your soul, your mind for that whole day, because I know, so I used to never do personal development in my life. I had no idea what it was. I literally questioned myself, what was I doing? I think to me, my personal development was Netflix. And honestly, like, that's not developing us.
No.
You know, Netflix is really cool and awesome. Yeah, I'm a big Vampire Diaries fan and One Tree Hill and all those.
All the way.
And, you know, it's really nice to sometimes, like, sit back and, you know, watch those shows you love, but it's not a good way to start your day. Yeah, I remember I used to wake up really early for school, and I had to watch some of the Vampire Diaries before I went to school. And that's just not a good way to get your day started. No. And so, to me time and personal development is actually building your mind for the day ahead. Building it, learning. So reading, you know, like we do, we often read The Power of Now, and I'm probably going to reread that book to kind of see how my perspective changes. But reading, meditation, we did an amazing meditation this morning.
Oh, it was so good. I think like the reason it was so good is because we did it in the morning. Like it was literally the first thing that we did when we woke up, went to the living room and shut our eyes and started to meditate.
And it was pretty cool because we got up at 6:30 this morning, and we watched, basically when we closed our eyes for the meditation, it was dark out, and then we opened them. After the meditation, it was light.
It was so cool.
So that was really cool, honestly. Meditation, podcasts, and, you know, coloring.
Yeah. Just doing something that, like, you love, that is going to fulfill you, but also that's going to grow your mind, make your body, your soul, your spirit, literally everything so much stronger.
Yeah, and even, like, watching the news.
Yeah.
I know that I honestly, like, need to watch the news more.
Me too.
And I feel horrible because sometimes, in a busy life, it's hard to put that time aside for personal development. And for me, it was hard to put that time aside to watch the news and know what was going on in the world, because I swear to you, I learned about the coronavirus like 2 weeks after it hit the U.S. And I was like, what?
Oh my God.
We have a pandemic going on?
Like, really? I didn't know.
So, yeah, definitely make time for those things. Know what's going on in the world. Educate yourself. You know, a lot of us are in school, but to me, I get so much more out of what I'm doing when I'm taking the effort myself and wanting to actually learn about it.
It's something that you're wanting to do and craving to do. Is going to make a huge difference in something that you're doing.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people think that me time is a luxury. It is definitely not a luxury. It is something that you need to prioritize every single day. It's just like, so think about it. Your body needs food and water, but your mind needs to be fueled as well. Like, you have to have me time in order for your mind and your body and your soul to move forward, to grow, to continue, and to put like your all into everything. So me time doesn't need to be something, like I'll do it maybe once a week. It needs to be every single day.
Yeah. And honestly, the secret to making time for yourself is prioritize. Just like she said, that is literally the only secret.
And
that
scheduling.
is the only, scheduling it out. If you have a busy life, you're gonna have to schedule it. Like, we schedule it because, you know, our life, it is crazy. So we have to make sure, because we know our day, we're gonna half-ass our day if we are not giving our minds time to grow. And our brain literally needs relaxed time to function. Our brain has to recharge to be able to do what it's supposed to do.
And I think a lot of people just don't understand that you take care of X, Y, and Z, but you don't take care of yourself. Like, you should always prioritize yourself. You should always put yourself first. You should always put your mental health first. So I definitely think that scheduling should be something, especially if you do have a busy schedule. If you kind of already have a down-packed schedule already, then wake up an hour early for yourself. Stay up an hour later for yourself. Make those sacrifices to ensure that you are actually growing your mind. You are making sure that you have the me time for yourself every single day. So a really good way to schedule and kind of keep organized throughout the week is definitely a planner. A planner has saved my whole life. Really making time blocks for things. I think that if you are going to a 9-to-5, if you work from home, wherever, you need to make sure that you take that hour in the morning and do what you need to do. Also, there's like this little 2-minute rule that we were listening to a YouTube video last night, and we came across this, and I personally loved it, and I've actually been implementing it. So it's a 2-minute rule. Basically, if you see something around your house, anything that you're surrounded by that's out of place, that needs to be put up, that needs to be tidied up, do it. If it takes 2 minutes, just do it, get it done, and I promise you, it's going to make the energy around you so much more balanced. You're going to feel a lot more flowy, like everything.
Yeah, you're going to be able to efficiently get through your day. Because I know, so if you wake up, do those little tidy up things, personal development, right then and there. Like, it needs to be the first thing you do. Another good thing is if you want to put meditation on while you're still in bed and lay down and do the meditation when you're waking up, that is an awesome way too. You're comfortable, you're in bed, and it's just a great way to start that day.
Absolutely.
Another great thing to do is breathing exercises. So during this time, like I was talking about, your brain needs that time to recharge. And stress is a huge thing on top of our bodies. Like, stress is such a major thing, and it seems like it's becoming more and more common throughout the years. Like, I know almost everybody's on stress medication.
I've noticed that with my little brother, like his little generation, so many people are experiencing the things that we shouldn't experience until we're young adults, but they're experiencing like 15 years old. Yeah. And it's insane because the way that the world is now.
Yeah, it's definitely, because it all comes down to technology in my eyes. Like, literally, technology is advancing, and it's advancing faster and faster as the generations go by, and it just kind of puts a type of stress on us because life alters around that technology growing. And so, yeah, like, stress is so huge, and it puts a toll on us. That's even more of a reason why we need that time for ourselves. A great thing that if you're in a situation and you're just stressing, you're so anxious, breathing exercises are huge. I used to have horrible anxiety. Like, It was bad. Or I had a time period where I wasn't going to school for a while because I was just so anxious to be in a social environment. And it was crazy. But my doctor showed me this breathing exercise, and it really kind of helps you bring your mind off those things and back into your body. And it also comes into with being present with your body. Yeah. So we're going to do a little breathing exercise now.
I'm excited.
Yeah, because I'm going to get loosened up if you're not driving.
If you're sitting, if you're in your home right now, go sit down. Make sure you're relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, your back is straight.
So we're going to do an abdominal breathing exercise. So abdominal breathing exercises mean if you put your hand on your chest and a hand on your abdominal, whenever you breathe, your stomach should be raising more than your chest. So what we're going to do is a 2-1 method. So we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, and we're going to breathe out for 8 seconds. So we're going to start 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure your stomach is raising. So when you're doing breathing exercises, kind of why your body starts to distress is because whenever you're really anxious about something, you know, when you breathe in, oxygen is going into your lungs. Breathe out, CO2 comes out. So whenever you're stressed, your breathing is abnormal. So when your heart's beating, you're stressed out, that balance is disrupted. That oxygen carbon dioxide balance is disrupted. So that is how the feelings of anxiety, that is how that comes about. So balancing your breathing and making sure that you are in control.
Yeah. I think being in control in your breathing is very key.
And being in control of your body. Like sometimes I feel like our body kind of takes us over, and our mind takes us over more than anything.
Absolutely.
And like it is really important to make sure that you know you are in control. Do not let your mind control you.
You definitely are in control. With these little breathing exercises, make sure like it can be done anywhere. Like if you are stressed out in the car, do a little breathing exercise. If you're at work and you're going through hell that day, do a breathing exercise. Literally anywhere. Make sure that you're making the time for yourself even throughout your daily routine if you need to. You need to listen to your body. You need to listen to like what you need. If you need to take a break, take a break. Like it is okay to say no. Don't feel bad. If you need to do that for you, then it is okay.
So if you've made plans and your day has been so hectic, but you made plans with your girlfriends to go out and get drinks, and your day was just like too much. You didn't have any time to get time done or time for yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay to do what you need to do for yourself. It is so okay, because you cannot function if you are not there mentally and physically. Like we said, you have to fill your own cup before you can pour into other people. And it's so important.
No one is too busy to make sure that they have time for themselves. Like we were saying earlier, it's all about prioritizing what you need to do for yourself.
There's so much you can do. There's tons of things that you can do out there to make sure you're furthering yourself, and it's you that has to take the action.
Absolutely.
And I know you're sitting there like, okay, but during this time, like, I'm not getting anything done. Because I know that's what I used to think. I was like, I have so much to get done today. I just absolutely cannot. Like, I have to sacrifice that time. You literally need to tweak your mindset. You need to tweak it so that your mind is like, you think about it like eating and drinking.
Yeah.
You make that a priority to eat. And if you don't, then
you need to.
Because trust me, like,
we've kind of been there where we forget to eat sometimes, so don't do that.
But like, you make it a priority for your body. Your body is telling you it's hungry, you eat. Your mind is starving. You need to do this personal development for your mind.
And a good strategy and tactic to kind of know when you need to take that step back and to put that time aside for yourself if you can't focus on the thing or the task that you're doing, and your mind keeps going to 10 different places, or you're overthinking and you cannot focus, you need to step away. You need to put the time in for yourself, for your mind, so you can get back on track, you're balanced, and you're not unfocused. Like we said, like, you have to fill your cup up in order to pour out and give 110% into everything that you do. And if you don't, you're not going to be there 110%.
Girl, please
Make that time for you.
That time, because you are going to see a turnaround in your life.
You truly really are. You're going to find a newfound appreciation for yourself. You're going to like have a new appreciation for your life and just being in the present. There's something that I personally want us to start doing is journaling.
Yeah.
We were talking about this last night, and I think journaling every single day, just about how we feel.
Yeah.
Just literally writing everything down. I think that is going to be something that's going to be very powerful as well.
That is awesome. We should go get a book today.
Oh, yes. Go to Target. We really hope that you guys can understand the importance to prioritize yourself and prioritize your mind and me time, because it's really going to
further you. And you are beautiful. You are strong. You are courageous. You are
so
confident.
capable.
You are worthy.
So worthy.
You are so worthy. You don't even know. I know how worthy you are.
And I cannot wait until you know your worth.
Yeah, and once you start doing that development, that is the first step. That is the very first step that you can take to worthiness. And that is a huge step in life. That is a huge step, because a lot of people cannot get to that point. They just struggle their whole life trying to get to that point, that knowing that they are worthy of good things. They are worthy of good things, and they deserve it. So do that personal development.
Do it for yourself. Take that first step. It's going to be so amazing in the end, and you just have to start putting yourself first.
We love you. XOXO, Virago.
And everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay.